2. Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Burke. Welcome to another fun writing lesson. Today, we're talking about fun language, and we're talking about ways that you can make your readers feel engaged by giggling or smiling as they read your nonfiction pieces. If you're ready, let's get started. So you might be wondering, how do writers use riddles and fun facts in their writing? I want you to think about that for a moment. Think about some of the nonfiction you've read. Have you noticed some fun facts in those nonfiction pieces? Have you noticed some riddles in those nonfiction pieces? I don't know about you, but I get really excited when I'm reading a nonfiction book and I'm learning so many fantastic facts, but then the writer puts a little riddle in there that kind of makes me stop and giggle for a minute. Or sometimes they put in a fun fact, which is usually a gross fact, and it makes me giggle. I love it when that happens. We're going to talk about how you can do that in your own writing. Fun facts are really great tools to use in your writing because fun facts can be added to sidebars or illustrations, so you can always go back and add fun facts once you have completed your writing and you are going through and revising and editing. You can always add in some little fun facts at that time, and you can add them to your illustrations. You can add them to sidebars. Think about some of the books you've read, like the National Geographic books. Sometimes you'll see a fun fact in a little bubble that is on the page, or sometimes it might be in a little star, or kind of like one of those POW signs that pops out on the page and it has a fun fact. You may also see them in the illustrations. I love fun facts. So I think you guys know that I like koalas, and I've been reading a lot about koalas, and I actually did one of my nonfiction pieces on koalas, and I came across this fun fact. Are you guys ready for it? I think it's going to make you laugh a lot. It's about koala butts. So, koala butts have a lot of cartilage to provide cushioning so they can balance in the trees. Now, do you see what happened there? I giggled because it talked about koala butts, but it was actually a really good, fun fact because it tells you that the koalas have extra cartilage, and that helps them keep their balance in the trees because they sit in the trees and they do a lot of eating all day long. So this is kind of a fun fact, a silly fact, and it made me giggle because it talked about a koala butt. Fun facts can also be gross as well. Think of fun facts about when you read about the octopus and you read about how the octopus can squirt that ink. It's kind of gross, right? Or sometimes some of the slimy animals and some of that goo that they have attached to them, that can be kind of gross. So those facts can really be engaging and silly for your reader. Let's look at riddles. I think you guys all know what riddles are. Riddles can grab the attention of your reader, and I love how the National Geographic books put riddles usually on the top of the page, right on top of the illustration. They'll have a riddle for you to read, and then they'll give you the answer upside down. And that always makes me giggle too. So I found a riddle about koalas. Are you ready for it? Why isn't a koala a bear? Now keep in mind, koalas are not bears. They are marsupials. The female koalas carry the babies in their pouches, and we often call them bears, but they are not bears. So anyway, back to my joke. Why isn't a koala a bear? Ready for it? Because it didn't meet the qualifications. Get it? Qualifications. So it didn't meet the qualifications. It's a play on words. Koalifications. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Burke is just so funny with these jokes sometimes. I just can't. I crack myself up. So boys and girls, these are just two of the different fun ways that you can engage your readers in what you write. These are the fun ways that you can get your reader really interested in your topic in a fun and meaningful way. You're going to have a chance to try this out on your own on Seesaw. You'll have an opportunity to write some fun facts or to come up with your own riddles about a topic. All right, boys and girls, as always, do your best work.